What's up, my triple loving YouTube friends? It's alive! Yep, Trenton's out on Jason's 6.5 right now. He just headed back to the shop with it. He's grabbing the big block, 3 fingers. He's gonna come over. He just did a bunch of work on 3 fingers, so he's gonna come over and make a couple rips on that. Then we're gonna go conclude this video in the shop because it's like 0 out right now. It's cold as hell. That is the first time we have actually driven Jason. So yeah, we got a little work to do. I can tell it's not quite right, but it's the first time. It's the first time we drove it, so you gotta expect something. So yeah, we'll work on it. Next weekend, we plan on bringing it up to the Tamarack show up in Tamarack, Minnesota, and we're gonna spend a couple days prior to the show, hopefully riding it, tuning it, getting it ready to go on a little bit of a ride. So yeah, all we can do is plug away on it. We'll get it tuned in. We'll get it dialed in. Right now, start putting your guesses in. I'm gonna weigh my 97 Ultra Redemption. We're gonna put that on the scale in this video, so start throwing your guesses in. It's a 136 1-inch lug track, 97 Ultra. Tossing your guesses. I'm gonna say 575 on it. So throw your guesses in, and then we're gonna talk about the cost of Jason. A lot of you are really close, so we'll talk about what we put into it, what it cost us out of pocket. Here comes Trenton on 3 fingers. He's gonna do a couple rips on that, and I can hear it. I thought he was coming across the road, but so yeah, we'll talk about the cost of it. And I had a subscriber donate money to put the sticker on the front of the hood, and now I got to show you the sticker too. It looks just killer. It's awesome. Here comes 3 fingers. Oh, that big block sound of the 800 Storm. All right, we're gonna head back to the shop and conclude the video. All right, everybody, can we get a cheers and a hell yeah? First trip on Jason out of the yard. Yeah, we got back, pulled it in the shop. It's cold. And Trent and I both agreed if it was gonna be this cold out, we weren't gonna ride it. But we did pull the plugs, and as I said, something didn't sound right, and it was running lean, very lean. So even Trenton heard it. That's why he only did 2 pulls and realized, yeah, something ain't quite right. That was the first time it's been out of the yard and stretched its legs, and right away, it's lean. So go back to the drawing board. I put 290s in it. I'm gonna step it up to probably 300s because we didn't want to ride this thing when it's this cold. We were shooting for like 10 and above, 10 above and above. Like right now, I think, what'd you say, it was 3 out or 7? 7 degrees. But even for it to be running lean right now, it's gonna run lean even at 20 degrees. So we gotta up that jet size. So we'll take care of that before this coming weekend. But that's what we needed to do though. We needed to get it out of the yard and get a little bit of a distance, a little bit of a run on it, and figure out where we needed to start on it before we even get up north with it. So now I already know I'm going in and I'm changing the main jet. So yeah, quite awesome. Trenton, close the hood down. Here guys, put your guesses in. Pause the video again. This is always fun. This is fun weighing these things because then we actually know what these things actually weigh. But this is the one we're gonna weigh. I sold Redemption. Yeah, it's going to a new home. So here it is. Put your weights in. It's a 136 1-inch lug track, and no reverse. Couple gallons as usual. Couple gallons of gas in the tank. Let's throw your guesses in. Where are you at on this one, Trenton?
Going 550.
Okay. I believe I said over in the yard, and I'm going to get corrected right now. I think I said 575. I feel like it's a 575. So I'm going with that. Trenton's at 550. Everybody get your guesses in. Right here, the sticker. Oh my God, is that amazing? That's just awesome. I love the sticker. Everybody said, a few people said it needs the center sticker. But I didn't like the other one, so I had this one custom made, and she shrank it a little bit. I thought the other one that came with the decal kit was too big. It didn't look right on there. So I have to thank, who am I thanking? Mike Billiaert. He's from our neighboring country, Canada. He commented, he says, I'll donate $100 to get that sticker put on there. I commented back to Mike, yeah, donate $100, and in fact, I'll have 2 printed. I'll send you 1, and I'll put 1 on the sled. And that's what I did. I gave Mike my email. We emailed back and forth. Mike sounds like a really great guy. So yeah, Mike donated money to the channel to pay for the sticker and 1 for himself, and I shipped it up to him in Canada. So he should get his sticker in the next couple days. It just went out. So cost. Let's talk about the cost. That was all over the place. I think I seen anywhere from $1,500 to $10,000. I tell you what, the people that guessed 10,000, honestly, I don't think you're very far off. The key for me and Trenton here was we've been hoarding parts for years, and for us to put together something like this was kind of economical, but not, because it was still a lot of money. Economical. I'm sorry, I totally butchered that word. Economical. But still wasn't. It was still a pile of money. But I think 10,000 or more, if a person had to buy all the parts to start from scratch to do this, we lucked out. The basic snowmobile itself was free. Trent and I are pretty good about buying part sleds and selling parts off of them and keeping what we need. And that was kind of the case with the chassis. Trenton bought a sled that didn't run. We took it all apart. We saved the chassis, all the suspension. Trenton sold the engine. So the total investment on the chassis and all the suspension on this thing was a goose egg. I'm not going to go down the whole line of explaining on how all the things transpired here, on how we saved money here and there, but the thing it is all the years of us collecting parts, like same thing, the engine was free. I had a complete engine sitting on the shelf that I took out of wet basement a couple years ago when I built the trail mod motor for it. I had a complete engine for it. So we got lucky, but still we put a pile in it. Grand total, out of our pocket, drum roll, our grand total out of our pocket was $5,295. Yep, $5,295 out of pocket to build Jason's 6.5. So thanks for all the guesses. A lot of you were really close, really, really, really close. Like I said, some of you that guessed 10,000, you weren't far off either. Like I said, if you had to buy every part, yeah, it'd be right there. So really happy with it. Can't wait to get out. Trent, why don't you start rigging that sled?
Should we weigh Hooker too?
I think we're going to weigh 2 of them, guys. We're going to weigh Hooker. Wow, if you guys want to put another guess in here, we better throw up the door here, Trenton, so we can look at Hooker. We might as well do 2 weights in one here. This is fun. Trenton just put up Hooker for sale also.
Look out the window.
We got to walk out by it. Throw the door up for me. Yep. We're going to step out. We'll take a look at Hooker. Yep. Trenton just put up Hooker for sale. 94 RXL 650. It's a 133 1-inch lug track. Nope. I'm sorry. It's like a 9.9 track. Reverse. It is a gorgeous sled. But yeah, Trenton and I just decided the fleet was getting too big. We have some more builds in mind, and it was just time to part with a few of them. The ones that we've had for a while, and so this one's sold. That one's heading out of here yet. That one's getting picked up this week. So yeah, we just decided we had too many. Even with selling as many sleds as we did, we still have over 10 sleds. So yeah, it's just time to part with a couple of them. So we'll get this thing rigged up. Everybody get your guesses in, and let's see what this thing weighs, and then we'll weigh Hooker right afterwards. So get your guesses in on that one too. All right, Trenton fired up Hooker out there, so it's all warmed up to be able to pull in. We are on 0. Let's see what this thing weighs, Trenton. It's off. You're 1 pound off, Trenton. Wow, not even. Now it's settled down to 550.1. That's a pretty good guess. You know, here's the thing too, guys. When you long track these things, they hang totally level. When they're a short track, they're nose heavy. If you guys look back on saving it, on how that thing was hanging on the hoist with the nose down, but when you long track them, they come off the floor perfectly level like this. Everything comes off the floor at the exact same time. So Trenton nailed that one. Yep, once again, I was way off. So now it's kind of jumped back up a little bit once Trenton kind of spun it around here, but close enough. 550, 552, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we'll have to look in the comments to see where everybody else was at. So we'll get this one down and get Hooker in here and get that one up on the scale. Keep guessing. Trenton sure loves that reverse. Any chance he can use it, he's using it. All right, Trenton, where you at?
560.
560. I'm going 545. Because saving it was 520. I'm thinking it's 25 pounds heavier because of the reverse and the little bit longer track. Plus it has a trash can on it, which is lighter than the stock muffler. So 545. Trenton's at 560. What does it weigh? God, I was, Jesus, 2 in a row, Trenton. 561. That ain't no BS. We didn't do this ahead of time. Trust me, because I went to guess so far off. Unbelievable. I can't believe that thing is 40 pounds heavier than a 121 track. I can't believe that. Wow, amazing. All right, guys, well, that was fun. We got to see Jason run. We got to see Three Fingers run. The new decal, we went over the cost, got to weigh a couple sleds. Man, this was a fun video. Yeah, so anybody that's going to the Tamarack show next weekend, we'll see you there. Hopefully this is running. Hopefully we drive that to the show. That's our plan. And wish us luck, I guess. So we might even have that out of the lake next weekend too. We don't know. But thanks everybody. Thanks for all the views and all the comments.